Reagor Dykes Auto Group filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection today in federal court. This one day after Ford Motor Credit filed a lawsuit against Reagor Dykes.
DMV attorneys are asking Reagor Dykes to identify consumers who've purchased a vehicle from the auto group but not received their titles. The state indicates it wants to transfer titles to these, quote, innocent purchasers.
When Reagor Dykes filed for bankruptcy more than 2 months ago, nearly 900 customers who bought cars from the dealerships were caught in the middle of this huge lawsuit. Now, months later, they still don't have their titles or license and haven't been able to register their cars since. Yeah, this lawsuit alleges the Reagor Dykes company defaulted on more than $40 million worth of vehicles. After that, several of the dealerships under the Reagor Dykes name filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Hundreds of customers trapped in the crossfire.
They don't care about the customers. We should have been the first ones taken care of, as far as I'm concerned, in the bankruptcy.
Many customers are without titles for cars they bought in the days or weeks before the Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
I'm totally just out there on a limb. I'm making the payments, but I don't know if I'm going to get to keep it. I still don't have permanent tags on it.
After taking money from customers or from the banks, Reagor Dykes bounced checks for millions of dollars, which included the checks for TTLs or tax titles and license. Now customers can't register their cars.
There's no one that's helping. There's no one that has answers. Everyone is confused as what's going on, and nobody really has any guidance on what to do next.
Lawsuit, it says Reagor Dykes owes more than $116 million in total. Recently, the company attempted to pay $41 million, but according to the suit, those payments were returned for insufficient funds or stopped by Reagor Dykes. The document shows Reagor Dykes reported information incorrectly to Ford. Ford believes the dealerships would sell a vehicle, but not report it to them until about 6 weeks later, delaying payments. In the Chapter 11 bankruptcy file, it said assets for Reagor Dykes were more than $10 million and less than $50 million. Chapter 11 bankruptcy allows an organization to reorganize or restructure debt. Reagor Dykes issued the following statement. The Reagor Dykes Auto Group regrets that it became necessary this morning to seek legal protection for several of its dealerships due to a dispute with one of its lenders. We are doing everything in our power to work through the issues.